bet you like that transition, huh? Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Official Krale, and I first of all want to thank you for coming back to one of my newest videos. It's been a really long time. I'm gonna explain to you guys all the changes, all the things that happened in my life, and how I managed to survive through COVID-19. So stay tuned, let's roll the intro, and I'll see you soon. Gotcha. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. My name is Official Krale, and it's been a while since I actually uploaded a new video. Now, most of you people probably clicked on this video because you're wondering how my experiences with COVID were. We'll first of all get into that very soon. First of all, I want to ask you guys to follow me on Instagram under Ruben Laus and make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It would really mean a lot to me, and I'd appreciate it 100%. Anyway guys, let's actually talk about the changes. So as you guys maybe know, I recently moved to a new place. I got a new apartment in Amsterdam, and my god, so many things happened. The only problem that I found is when I moved over to Amsterdam to my new place, I figured out that I had COVID because I started getting symptoms. And I remember I saw this one video where I was coughing or not where I was coughing, but it was kind of like the symptoms that you would see. Basically in this video you could see that, you know, you start having this dry cough at first and it becomes worse, and then your throat starts hurting more, and it kind of like progressed from there. So literally watching that video, I could figure out to myself that something wasn't right. So at the moment when I was looking at that video, it started with a dry cough and my throat started hurting later on. If you guys maybe hear even right now, my throat is still not the best, so it's definitely something I'm still getting used to like actually talk again. But it's been so good, so crazy. I had my worst stages with COVID where I literally had to push myself, making sure that I would feel well. But I can tell you guys, and I can assure you that I'm feeling really well. Now, to start talking about COVID, so as you guys know, I recently acquired COVID about 1.5 weeks ago. And I can tell you, having COVID at the beginning it's not too bad, but the stages where it progresses from, it gets worse. Like in this little clip here, you can see that it goes from one dry cough to having your throat and your tonsils hurting more and more and more, and you become tired and get a headache, and it all makes sense. All these steps and all these symptoms make sense. I had literally every single one of them, meaning that it started with a dry cough, and that eventually progressed over to having my tonsils getting irritated, and it started hurting more and more. It really gets bad. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Like, your throat actually starts hurting like crazy. Eventually on, you start to get more tired. I've been sleeping so much because you just don't feel like doing anything. My muscles started hurting. I got tired. My throat started hurting, and I think the weirdest thing that I experienced with COVID, which a lot of people also see regarding symptoms, is that you lose this sense of smell and sometimes even taste. I was lucky enough to still be able to taste things, but I couldn't smell anything. I would honestly just try to smell my coffee or my mouthwash, which has chlorine in it. And even that I couldn't smell, which is a very strange thing because nobody is used to it, including myself. So it was very funny to figure something like that and to, you know, try to kind of understand that you can't smell anymore. And it's a really weird thing. But yeah, not to sugarcoat anything. Having COVID at the time wasn't too great. I couldn't go outside. It started hurting really badly. So again, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything to make you guys feel better about it, because trust me, it's really not. I do, however, want to explain to you guys that if you have COVID and you know what you're going through or what I've been through, you can definitely verify and confirm for me that it really sucks. I think the biggest problem that I had with COVID is that I couldn't go outside. I'm really an extrovert, so I love going out to family and friends and basically just enjoy doing things outside. But, you know, not being able to do something like that, it didn't really feel too well. And I just wanted to go outside, but obviously you can't, so that was very difficult for me. You guys didn't know, I actually got some new pair of shades, so it's actually funny to actually see me with my new pair of shades again. If you guys didn't know, I have been doing so much regarding Twitch, regarding YouTube. I've been doing so many things that have made changes, and I can still not thank you guys enough for helping me get to 500 subscribers. Like, for some people that might not seem a lot, but for me it is, you know, hitting that milestone of 100, and then first basically 50, then 100, then 500, and who knows, eventually maybe 1,000. It's really funny to be able to talk to you guys and explain the whole progress that we made. And my God, the changes that we made all together, it's honestly crazy. Like, I can't fathom it. So yeah, I'm doing a lot better now. It's been 1.5 weeks before I actually got COVID and where things actually started to get worse. And I think the best thing so far for me is that I feel a lot better. My headaches are gone. I don't have any sore throat anymore. I don't feel overly tired. My muscles are fine now. And it was kind of like a hard state to go through. There's also another mystery or a secret going on that I'm really happy about. To kind of give you guys an example, I met somebody that it really worked out really well, and this person is they made such an incredible point in my life that who knows, that person might be soon on camera too. All I just want to say that I'm very happy with all the changes, going into a new job, maybe at Apple or Tesla, finding somebody that I honestly really like, and making this progress with you guys just means the world to me. And it's a lot, but it's good. And looking very forward, guys, to all the things we can manage. Once again, if you like this type of video and if you like me recording myself on YouTube, then please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for being part of my channel. Cheers. Hey guys, Future Krale here. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about how COVID basically affected me, and not to sugarcoat anything. Basically, to explain to you guys, COVID has been quite tough for me. In the video that I recorded, I was talking how things went well, and everything did went well. Like, I'm feeling so much better now, and nothing crazy is going on. I did, however, really struggle with COVID. Maybe some of you guys didn't know, but I'm a really big extrovert. I like going out to family. I like going out to friends. I like going for, walks with my dogs. And something like COVID not making that possible, and it literally keeping you inside and having to isolate yourself, for me, it was very difficult, at least. A lot of people talk about, having COVID isn't really bad, or it's not the worst thing. And surely it isn't, but I can assure you that COVID is not fun. I had a really sore throat. It started with like a dry cough, you just cough easily, and you kind of start getting these symptoms. And I started watching this video where it was kind of like an animation. I can link you guys the video if you want me to, and it shows all the different stages going from a dry cough to a sore throat and sore tonsils and all that. And all those things really caught up to me. As I said before, it started with a dry cough, and that eventually came into having trouble with my tonsils, and my throat was severely hurting. It wasn't even like funny. It seriously hurt me. And apart from that, I started getting overly tired. I always wanted to sleep or rest at least. I didn't feel like doing anything. I couldn't smell anything. I couldn't really taste anything as I normally would. It was very difficult to even be inside for, at least for me, for 1.5 weeks or such. Feeling very ill, feeling very like shivery. I was shivering constantly. I felt sweaty at the same time, but also cold. I think that's because of what people call a fever. But to tell you guys, if you had COVID, or you're trying to understand how badly COVID can impact you, it seriously can make you feel really bad. I kind of like felt ill. I had pain. I felt emotionally very sad because I wanted to go out with friends, or I wanted to have fun with somebody that I recently met, and we're getting really well along together. But not being able to do that stuff and being forced to stay inside, it's really difficult for a person like me. Not only that, but I can tell you guys that, getting overly tired, having severe muscle pain, and a sore throat, and all the things that really caught up to you, it's very difficult to come on to. And I'm really doing well now, guys. I just wanted to, not sugarcoat anything, and kind of wanted to talk one-on-one with you guys. And to be honest, I still want to thank you all for being here. It's really amazes me how many of you guys support me in what I'm doing. And this is kind of like to give you an actual brief description of how I feel about COVID, how it impacted me, and please do make sure that you stay safe out there. I would never ever want to wish COVID or anything like that onto somebody, because I can assure you having COVID is definitely not fun. And I want to thank you guys once again for supporting me.